Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Entitlement. It's a hard truth. I might have shared another hard truth with y'all, man. I should have put this on the other video, but it just crossed my mind. Don't nobody owe you anything. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. If ain't nobody ever told you, I'm telling y'all right now, nobody owes you anything. The entitlement attitude that I'm seeing a lot of times these days is ridiculous and it's crazy. A lot of people think they deserve things just because they're them. And it's crazy because it's just like, what did you do to get the thing that you think you're deserving of? Why do you feel entitled to something that a lot of times you didn't work for? Majority of the times that people have that entitlement attitude, they didn't work for anything. They feel entitled to something that's not theirs. They feel entitled to something they did not work for. I don't want anything based off of things that are just handed to me or things that I did not work for. I'm gonna get out here every single day and I'm gonna grind and I'm gonna get out what I put in things. The results that you get in life are based off of what you put into life. You get out what you put in. America don't owe you nothing. When you get to a certain point in life or a certain age in life, your parents don't owe you anything. Like nobody owes you anything. Society don't owe you anything. Nobody owes you anything. Don't walk around feeling entitled to things and feel like you're supposed to get this and you're supposed to get that because that person has it. Or because that person is getting it. You don't know how much work they put in, first of all. Don't ever walk around here envying people thinking that you know what they did or didn't do to get certain things. You don't know what they did to get that. You don't know how hard they work. You don't know how hard they didn't work. You don't know. So you worry about yourself. You're not deserving of something you didn't work for, bruh. And I see that a lot. Like, I see that so much in life and so much in society. Everybody feels like they're obligated to receive things. And it's like a lot of people also are just waiting on people to hand them stuff. If my brother came up on $1 million tomorrow, and that's my brother, bro, that's my brother, I would not feel entitled to a dime. I wouldn't care if if he won the lottery, bro, and he came up $2, $4, $5 million. I would not feel entitled to a dime of it. I would get up and still go to work and still grind just like I did the day before he got it, because it's not mine. I'm not entitled to it, regardless if that's my brother, regardless if we've helped each other in the past. It don't matter to me. I'm not entitled to anything that he gets. It's not mine. If he wanted to help me, if he wanted to give me something, I would appreciate it, because that's the thing. That's why you got to be careful about who you help, and that's why you got to be careful with how you help people, because the thing is, you do something for somebody a certain amount of times, not even a certain amount of times, you do something consistently for somebody, they start to think that they're entitled to it. They start to think that they're entitled to it, and then they start getting dependent on it. And a lot of times they don't even appreciate. These days, people don't even appreciate no help. They look at it like, oh, you were supposed to do this. You got girls out here saying that they deserve to get taken to 5-star restaurants and this and that because they're them, because they look good. Bro, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Bro, you're not entitled to none of my money just because you look good. That don't have nothing to do with nothing. You're not entitled to anything. What did you do? Like, what did you do to get the thing that you think you deserve? Real life, like that. Like, I don't think people asking themselves that no more. Like, everybody wants something handed to them, but they feel like it's supposed to be handed to them. It's a book that I'm gonna put y'all on. It's called Who Moved My Cheese. It's an amazing example of entitlement. We can't walk around being entitled. I'm really putting y'all on game because I want everybody that watches me, if you support me, I want you to have good character. I'm not doing this just for myself. I'm telling y'all, I love content creation, but I also want to help y'all. I really, like, bro, y'all don't know how good it feel when y'all comment under my videos and tell me that I've helped y'all with something. That's y'all, like, what's fueling me, because I don't make no money doing this at this moment. We cannot be walking around with entitlement attitudes. Nobody owes you anything. You have to get out here and work, and you will get what you put out. You will get back what you put in life. If that makes sense. We gotta just do better we have to do better as a society. We gotta do it better as people, bro. Like, we really walking around, well, I'm not gonna say we, because I've never been entitled to nothing. I know nobody owes me anything. I know nobody owes me anything. Like, it don't even cross my mind to look at anybody else and envy them, or look at anybody else and say, oh man, we've been rocking with each other for this long, you got this, why you can't? I just don't think like that. I'm not entitled to nobody else's money. I'm not entitled to nobody else's time. I'm not entitled to nothing. I'm entitled to what I want, what I worked for. That's all I want. I don't want any handouts. I'd rather be self-made. I don't want no handouts from nobody. Don't hand me nothing. I don't even ask for nothing. I don't even ask for anything. I'm gonna get it out the mud. I'm gonna be self-made. I don't want nothing handed to me. I want to work for it. I want to work for it, and I'm cool with working for it, because there's nobody that I'm going to allow to say, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be this. I don't feel entitled to nothing. I feel entitled to the things that I work for. That's it. I'm not entitled to no job that I'm not qualified for. You see what I'm saying? I'm not entitled to nobody money just because they got money and they around me. I just don't feel like that, and I just don't really understand how anybody could feel like that. You worried about, man, you like, bro, the thing is, a lot of times if you put that same amount of energy into feeling entitled and being upset with somebody because they won't give you this or they won't share this with you or whatever, you probably would have something, and you probably would be close to getting whatever you think you deserve if you just spent the same amount of time working to get it. That's the difference between, bro, that's the difference between, like, real solid people, bruh, is like, we gonna get out here and work. We gonna get out here and do what we gotta do. We not trying to ride nobody else's coattails and take from them. We not trying to wait and see if somebody drop a crumb. So listen, bro, I'm not on none of that. I'm not waiting for nothing. Like I said, my brother could touch $1 million tomorrow. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. My mother could touch $1 million. I'm not gonna look at my mother like, oh, I'm your son, man, you can't. No, bro, I'm gonna go to work like nothing. Like, I don't, like, young, I'm telling y'all, I'm not even playing. Like, I ain't never been that type of dude to walk around and think somebody owe me something, or think because I'm around somebody, or I'm in proximity with somebody, that they're supposed to do something for me. No. I want what I work for. I want to get out what I put in. That's all I want. So that way I can always have it in I can always know in my soul I was self-made, and I am self-made, and I did this. That's not to say you don't get help along the way, but you don't ever just feel entitled to it. You see what I'm saying? Quick topic, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Keep showing love. You made it to this point in the video. I appreciate y'all, man. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. I'll see y'all in another video. Love.